Today we're going to be reviewing pre-installation verification testing using the HYTORC reaction washer and the turn of nut method. In performing our tests today, we'll be following the latest revision of the Research Council specification. In North America, this outlines the requirements for fastener testing and qualification for installation in structural steel. In setting up to perform PIV testing, the first thing one wants to do is choose the correct faceplate, choosing it based upon the diameter of the bolt, which will be marked typically on the faceplate. This is a 1-inch for the ones we're doing today. One wants to make sure that the face of the tool is not excessively worn or galled, has the correct hole size, of course, and doesn't have chamfers or any other features that are inappropriate. Once the correct plate has been identified and checked, it gets installed on the face of the bolt tension measuring device and secured with screws. Also, or similarly, the back bushing needs to be of the correct type, correct diameter, and in suitable condition to perform the tests. This style of bolt tension measuring device has a retaining clip to hold the back bushing in. This machine is now ready to perform testing. The first step in pre-installation verification testing is choosing samples. A sample of no less than 3 fastener assemblies, including the bolt and the washer and the nut, from each lot is to be tested. This is the bolt tension calibrator. This machine will report the capability of these bolts to function as required in pre-tensioned or slip critical connections. We install the fasteners into the tension device the same way we're going to orient them in the structural steel. We put the markings from the nut facing out so the inspector can see them. The next step is to perform a snugging operation. We'll be performing snug tightening using this LST fitted with a reaction washer driver. It's set to 175 foot-pounds to snug this joint. After we perform the snugging operation, the next step is to match mark our assembly with the correct degrees, representing how far it is to be turned for final tightening. In the case of this example, this is a 1-inch bolt by 3 inches long. The correct amount of turn is 120 degrees. So we're gonna match mark from the center of the bolt to the edge of the bolt, the nut, the steel at the starting point and the finish point. Once we do that, the next step is to set up our tool for final tightening. We're now ready to perform final pre-tensioning of this first sample using the LST and the reaction washer driver. I've set the tool to 120 degrees, which is the correct rotation for this 1-inch bolt by 3 inches long. We've match marked it so we can have confirmation after the fact that we've done it correctly. And there you have it. The minimum pre-tension for this fastener is 54 kips or 54,000 pounds. This sample meets that criteria. So now we're going to repeat the test with the other 2 samples from the same lot. After we've completed testing on all 3 of our samples, we take our samples. This is the last of the 3 for that lot. And we save them. Manila tags are often used, or bag, tagging or bagging, or both. And just hang on to those. And we're gonna repeat this for all the different lot combinations. So these are 1-inch bolts. We might have 4 different lengths that we're gonna do. And then all the other bolts also, 3/4, the 7/8, all the others that are on this project. We're gonna take 3 samples from each lot and test them similarly, record the data, verify that in this case, above 54,000 pounds is the minimum tension, and all of our values were safely above that.